Good morning. It is Monday. This is my outfit. This top is from New York & Company, and these bottoms are from Macy's. But I think this week should be pretty normal. I think not too much is going on. They are doing remediation with the 8th graders who failed the Georgia milestones. They started that last week, I think, on Wednesday, which is why the dismissal has been starting late. Normally it starts like at 3:55, but a couple of days last week it didn't start till like 4:10, 4:15. So yeah, because I think they retest next Monday, I think. Oh, also my car, I took it to the shop on Saturday and it's still there because they had to order a part and they said it wouldn't arrive until tomorrow. So I had to leave it there and get a rental car. So I'm starting to think that I'm going to need to purchase a new car sooner than later. I was hoping to be able to drive my car for at least another 2 or 3 years, but I don't think that's going to happen because the amount that I've been paying for repairs since I've gotten my car is starting to add up. Like, yeah, I'm hoping to at least make it another year, because once I graduate, and hopefully I'll be graduating next year, my pay will increase a good bit, basically. So hopefully I can make it at least another year without too many other costly repairs. So they said my car should be ready tomorrow afternoon, so I'm gonna have to go to campus today to drop off my portfolio. I really have no idea if I did it correctly because it was a little confusing, but you know. Oh, and I finally looked at some of my work that got returned back to me that was graded, and I did better than I thought. So right now I have an A in that class, and since I did that extra assessment, that's gonna be like some extra points, which will help just in case I didn't do the portfolio correct. So basically this is my last class that would get like a letter grade, because when I do the teaching internship it's just pass or fail. So I also need to stop by and see about those forms that I need to fill out for the internship. We have until August 1st, but if I could get them in sooner, I feel like that would be better. I'm just not 100% sure where that office is and their hours. Hopefully I'll be able to figure it out tomorrow, or today, because I'm gonna have to go today. Classes should be done, I think. Now they're just doing like final stuff, so parking shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. We'll see. Yeah, but other than that, not much else should be going on. I know next week is also a trip to the zoo. Although I don't think that will affect me. So yeah, and then retesting, that might, because I don't know how many days it's going to be, since some students might have to do both math and ELA. I don't think for ELA they redo all sections. I think they only redo like 2 sections, and then math was only 2 sections. So yeah, so that might mess up our schedule. And yeah, but that's basically it. I'm about to get ready to head out, but I will talk with you guys later. Alright, so it is 12:53 and planning period. Yeah, wasn't too bad so far. It hasn't been too bad today. All the students were here, which is good, because yeah, like I said, on Friday more than half of them weren't here, So we didn't get through everything we needed to in science, which is fine. We're supposed to do a test so we can move on to a new unit today, but the lab activity took longer than I thought it would. And it was just to see like the expansion of the universe or whatever, and we just used balloons. But I did learn that 2 teachers are retiring this year. One is an orchestra teacher, and the other is science teacher. The one science teacher who I talked about before, she's been out a while, I guess for like some medical issues, and then she came back. And also her daughter teaches here too. Yeah, but I'm like, we're already missing a science teacher right now currently. Like we have a long-term sub who's teaching science, and she's leaving too. And I know the long-term sub won't be here next year either because she has to do student teaching, I think, and she's gonna be at a high school. So we're gonna need at least 2 science teachers. I'm guessing at least 1 other special, because the students, it's not that many who's in orchestra, but it's enough that we would need someone. I don't know if there would be another orchestra, because that's very specialized. Like, who knows? So it would be interesting to see. Also, we found out that our school in a district had the most growth Lexile wise, because we used Lexiles for our reading. To like measure reading levels, we use Lexiles. Also, that's what's in the Georgia Milestones is Lexiles. So, but out of the school, and there's like 30-something schools in our district, so the district is going to be rewarding us with a little special thing. Like they're going to be providing us with the meal on one of the days, one of our post-planning days. So they sent a little email out like which day would we prefer and what type of food. There's like either a cookout or catered food, and they listed a bunch of different places, which I feel like it's too many. They should have narrowed it down a bit more. But also in the meeting, the principal was saying that if you're done with all the standards, she would like for us to preview like what the students will be doing next year. So I'm probably going to do that next week. I'm like, oh, that's perfect. Next week and those 2 days, except for ELA. In ELA, she's saying we need to work on writing because she got like the results back from the Georgia Milestone. She was saying that we could go look at them, but they're not official yet, so we can't really. We could discuss them with our students, but we can't like tell the parents what they did or whatever. And she's like, obviously it's different with the 8th graders because they had to know if they needed to retest or not. So I'm like, okay, that's probably what we'll be doing in ELA next week, working on writing. I was hoping to be able to show that movie that goes along with Hatchet. So I still might just have it where we just watch like maybe 15-20 minutes a day instead of watching like the whole thing for like 2 or 3 days, so that way we can work on writing. I'm just trying to find a good writing. So but that is it for now. I will talk to you guys later. Good morning. It is Tuesday, 6:52, and this is my outfit. Just wearing a school shirt and some khakis from New York and Company. I did drop off my portfolio. My professor wasn't in his office, which I didn't think he would, but he had a little box that I was able to put it in. Luckily, it was big enough because I don't think anybody else could put their binder in. So he should be there today, so he should see it. And that's kind of nerve-wracking just leaving it there, because what if somebody takes it? Like, I don't know. I should email him just to make sure he got it. So I'll probably do that when I get to school. Yesterday I was so tired. I was probably asleep by like 7:30. But then I like woke up at 8:30. It's like, but I was able to fall right back asleep. I'm debating whether or not I want to go to the band and chorus concert tonight. Because I should have to return that rental car and go pick my car up. I don't know how long that would take, and by the time that's done, I'm just gonna want to come home and go to sleep basically, because I'm just so tired. But I'm about to go ahead and head out, and I will talk with you guys later. Good morning, it is Wednesday, 6:47. This is my outfit. This top is from New York & Company, and so are these bottoms, and I'm just wearing some Toms. So yesterday they were not finished with my car, so I still have the rental car that's technically due at 1 o'clock today, but obviously that's not going to happen, so I'm gonna have to call them to let them know that I still need the car. They said my car definitely should be done today, but you know, that's what they thought yesterday, so who knows. I guess the part arrived later than they thought, so just really all you need to do is put that one part on and it should be done. So hopefully my service advisor will call me sometime today before, like early enough, so I know I could go drop the rental car off. Oh, still super tired. I went to bed early again last night. Slept all the way until like 12, and then I woke up and it took me a while to fall back asleep, but I'm about to head out, so I will talk with you guys later. Good morning, it is Thursday, 6:52, and my top and bottoms are both from New York & Company, and then I have this kimono from Forever 21 that I'm also gonna wear with this. But I did end up getting in my car yesterday, finally. Though I still had to pay extra because it's supposed to be turned in at 1, so I have to pay for those 3 hours that I had it. But hopefully my car will be good to go for a year at least. Yesterday was pretty normal, I would say. Yeah, oh, we did have a lockdown drill, and I need to call a student's parent. So I'll probably do that this morning. And then yesterday I had to attend a meeting, an IEP meeting for a student. It was like kind of last minute, like I got asked that morning if I could go. Luckily it was during second period, which I co-teach during second period, but it lasted like the entire second period, so. And I think there's one today, but I won't be able to attend that because it's during third period. Oh, today they're going to be catering lunch for us. I don't need to take one with me. So that's exciting. They sent the little menu, and it's gonna be like some chicken, macaroni and cheese, basically I guess soul food. But also like cake, and I think it's sweet tea. So I'm all here for the cake. Yeah. Anyways, I will talk with you guys later. Good morning, it is Friday, 6:42. This is my outfit, just wearing this shirt that I got yesterday from my mentor teacher. So it is Friday. Today is that Six Flags trip that the magnet students and students who make honor roll, or some of the students who make honor roll, are attending. I think they're going to be leaving like extra early today to make sure they have enough time to actually ride the rides. Also, they sent out the schedule for retesting, which starts next week. Originally my name was on there to cover someone second period class, but then he sent out a new schedule like maybe 10 minutes later. My name's not on there anymore, so it's just 8th graders that are retesting. And oh, we're not having ILT next week, which I was super excited about. So I'm not exactly sure how it's going to work with the retesting. They're not going to be using all the computer labs or whatnot. And it looked like we're still going to be changing. I'm not sure. It might be how it was during the actual testing, where they went the first and second, held in second until testing was done, and then went to third, and they just cut out ILT. But that is basically it for now. I will talk with you guys later. All right, so it is 1:46. Yeah, just had my juice, and I think I'm probably going to end the vlog here before, so when I get home I could just start editing. But I had to cover somebody's class during the fourth period, the first part of fourth period, which included lunch, which means I have to go in the cafeteria, and it's always so loud in there. But yeah, it was a connections course, business computer science, so it's a mix of 7th and 8th graders. So yeah, but we got a yearbook, so I just been looking at the pictures and stuff. But otherwise, it's been a pretty typical day. One student hasn't been here. He came Monday and Tuesday, and then he hasn't been here the rest of the week. I don't know what's going on. I gave him some makeup work. He never turned that back in, so right now that's kind of affecting his grade, but I can't do anything when he's not at school. So, and the students on the field trip, they left kind of early this morning. So I don't know how long they're going to be, like when exactly they're going to arrive. So we'll see. And one student of mine got put into ISS right before third period.
Ms. Brookins, please contact the front office. Ms. Brookins, please contact the front office.
And because we had a test online, so I kind of needed him to do the test, but he's in ISS, so him and if the other student shows up, they both need to do the test. And then fifth period, also doing a test on Hatchet. And yeah, they get 2 chances to do that one. And then the highest score will count. And it's in Canvas. I just imported it. Someone already made it, and I just deleted some questions that I felt like, yeah. So it's only 20 questions. Yeah, I started doing a review for the social studies one, because I think we're gonna do a Kahoot on Monday and then do the test on Tuesday. So that'll take up some time. Although they're retesting, but they're not testing next door, so it should be fine. Yeah, but for the most part, that was it. Besides having to cover somebody's class today. I'm not sure if he was just absent or maybe he went on a field trip. There was a couple of teachers absent. My second period co-teacher was out again today. She was out yesterday as well. And then the chorus teacher wasn't here either. She's only here half the day. But luckily I didn't have to cover her class because I had to one time. And but that's going to be it for today and this weekend. I have some errands I need to run. Like I need to return my book that I rented from Amazon. I keep forgetting about that. So I need to find like a box or something, because the box that I got is way too big. It's ginormous. So I need a smaller box. And then I need to print off the return label, so I need to do that. I'm thinking it's going to go through UPS probably. Yeah, and I don't have to worry about any schoolwork or anything. I emailed my professor, but I never heard back from him because I wanted to be sure he got my portfolio, since I had to leave it in his box. Oh, okay. Yes, he did get it. Okay, he responded. Okay, good. I was worried. But that's basically it, because the bell is about to ring in like 3 minutes. So thank you guys for watching this week's vlog, and I will see you next week.